Well, we are right here at literally almost under the Stamusa Bridge, waiting lock turn at 27. Yeah, just standing by, waiting on lock turn. Got a little excursion boat out and about today. Kind of neat, kind of neat. There's the arch. There's the arch, the side view of it. We're looking downstream at it. East bridge down there. That's what we got. We're waiting on lock turn. They've got the loopers have the lockman at 27 a little frazzled today. Which they've got everybody a little frazzled, and I get it, man. Hey, these guys are great. I love what they're doing. I enjoy seeing the vessels and everything, but there's a lot of I don't know how else to put it, but a lot of ignorance on the river today, and some of them really do know what they're doing and where they're supposed to be, and have done their reading up on things, but there's a lot of them that are lost. Lost as last year's Easter egg, or how they put it. And I get it, man. I get it. It's an adventure and all, but it adds to the stress of these guys the regular guys working the fleets, these fleet tugs and the lockmen and everything else. Yeah, it adds a fair amount of stress to it. And me. Not so much me as right now, but yeah, the lockman a while ago, they had one of these pleasure boats he was calling in lock turn, but he was northbound and said he was southbound, so the lock was preparing the lock for him to go south, and then it was actually one of the towboats down below said, "Hey man, this dude's you're talking to is down here northbound," so lockman had to turn the chamber back around for him, and long and short, it caused a little, confusion and delays for folks, but not so much the towboats, but as far as the lockman was dealing with that with somebody that, and it was an honest mistake. He knew what way he was going. He just said the wrong thing. It's not, you can tell some of them get nervous when they're talking to lockmen, they're talking to other boats, and they, the hesitancy scares me more, and that scares me more than when I hear somebody that's, a little bit more confident acting. That being said, they don't know, so they should not be acting confident when they're not. But it's a sure sign over the radio what kind of experience that they have with the area just by the way they talk and the way they describe things. But I mean, like I said, this waterway's made for everybody. We all pay our taxes. Well, for the most part. But I think it's great. I think it is great. I really do enjoy seeing the loopers, and I think I've said on the videos that that's something that I really would like to do. That said, there's some folks that bite off a little bit more they can chew. They get themselves in situations and places that they probably are not prepared for. So I think the videos nowadays help things out quite a bit with that. But also, man, find you a riverboat captain and have them your buddy where you can ask questions and find out things about the area that you're going to be traveling. That would be my advice. I know that's what I'm going to do. If I decide to do the loop, once I get out of my comfort zone and area, which is the rivers, and decide to make a trip up or down the East Coast. I'm gonna definitely put out. I'm gonna get some information. I'm gonna be well informed before I jump in a boat and decide to willy nilly go do something. And I'm not saying that these folks are willy nilly, and I don't mean to imply that. Now, some have. You can tell some of them have more money and time than common sense. But for the most part, everybody's really, they work together. It's a lot. It's a lot that the past few days we've seen nothing but just a bunch of them, and I think it's great. Like I say, I'm not one of these guys that say, well, they don't belong out. And yeah, whatever, man. I mean, we all have, and actually some of those folks that are paying by those big yachts probably pay a fair amount more taxes than some of them that gripe about it. But that being said, there is a common courtesy out here, and ignorance is not recommended. Brush up on all the stuff before you jump into and put not only yourself but other people in danger. That's the thing. Common courtesy and respect for the river and the guys that do know what we're doing out here and all that. And for the most part, I will say, that's the way these loopers are. They're very, very well-mannered, I guess is what, I don't know, well-mannered and cordial. But there's, the bad apple, just one or two bad apples definitely will stick out. So there's that. My opinions are just my opinions, y'all. And yeah, the video I got the other day talking about the mama slaps. Some folks just don't realize when I am joking. I mean, number one, I'm definitely more blow and bark than bite when it comes to that type of thing. But yeah, I had my coffee in me. I was feeling a little bit this morning, feeling a little bit, and it was kind of a callback to anybody that had seen a video that I made way back in the day when I was on that Gregory David. It was kind of a callback to that. But like I said, I mean, I really do think it's neat what I get to see, and anytime. That's the reason I posted videos, is because I really do think it's neat what I see and share out here. So folks that actually get to see it firsthand, man, there's a certain amount of respect they have for what we do, and yeah, man, the Tom Sawyer, and then like that, getting folks out. Man, it's a great river. It's can be enjoyed by all. It's definitely I think an underutilized and unrealized asset to this country. I think it's something that these locks, the infrastructure stuff. Some of these locks are way past due of getting replacements, especially once you get up above Mount Price going on north towards St. Paul. These 600-foot chamber locks and stuff, and I've always really thought that there could be more money invested in getting this river updated as far as the locking system on the upper end of the Mississippi River, getting things updated, putting new locks and dams in, and yeah, for the present and the future. I mean, for the future mainly, but it takes money to make money type deal. It costs big money for those huge infrastructure projects like locks, dams, bridges, roads, all that stuff doesn't come cheap, y'all. And having to realize that it's it takes big money and cooperation to get that stuff done. And it seems like folks are not really, if it doesn't pad their pocketbook right then, and they don't have any children, and they don't seem to worry about it. But that's my opinion. But I do see the value in it. I do see the value in it, and yeah, creating something that's going to be outlasting you, or yeah. It's all bigger than us, y'all. It's all bigger than any one individual out here or anywhere. So I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Got a neat day. Neat day, just me rambling in the wheelhouse waiting lock turn at 27. I'll shove up in the canal here in a little bit, but I had a good opportunity to do this. Yeah. And I got to make a video about my trip pilot buddy too, man. Me and him were all kinds of projects going, pretty much.